up, everyone? Mark Lowblinder, TigerFitness.com. Riddle me this, riddle me that. I like girls who got big back. Steroids. Going there again. Since I did that video on teens and steroids, I've had a lot of emails. Literally, I've had at least probably 50, 60 emails. I kid you not. This one kind of touched me. Not like, that funny uncle touched you kind of way. It touched me in a way because it's exactly what I've been trying to say, and this guy actually lived it. I'm going to keep him anonymous. He just wanted to open up and tell me what really happens. I'm going to read this entire email, and I'm just going to let it sink into you. It was sent to me on Martin Luther King Day. Here's the deal. Sorry, I got a little sniffles, man. I had a flu shot because I had to have one before I had the baby. I don't believe in vaccinations, but my wife made me get it, and it got me sick. I think it's the NWO trying to take control of us. Okay. Thanks for answering, Mark. You're one of a kind. I went to a doctor when I was 17. About a year after taking Deca-Durabolin, Deca is also known as Nandrolone, with no post-cycle therapy. He took this when he was probably 16. The doctor, without any empathy, prescribed me Viagra. It was a quick fix, and it helped me lay the pipe, as you would so eloquently say, for my beautiful girlfriend. Once the pills ran out, the girlfriend ran as well. Man, that's a fucking bitch, man. Man, that's like leaving a girl because you can't lubricate well, Got other things. Could be willing to use the mouth, and I'm just playing. This isn't... Okay. It was very sad for me, but at the same time, I cannot blame her. Since then, I have not seen a doctor. It's scary because as I get older and my life slowed down a bit, I start to understand why I'm feeling the way I do. My lack of sex drive as a 22-year-old just makes sense to connect to steroid use. It's very disturbing how oblivious not only to myself, but kids are towards steroids. I know my life would be different now if I didn't take them. I love lifting and exercising and feeling healthy, but a part of me wants to run from it all because the weight room has caused so much emotional pain for me. I'm not sure I can help a doctor in helping me because realistically, I don't know anything about steroids or what they can do to people who take them in their teens. Also, I may be looking into getting a psychiatrist because the medicine from the doctor doesn't help. I will need emotional help. Right now, all I can do is pray I did not do any permanent gonad or brain chemical damage. Thanks for listening, and I must mention you deserve all the success. No one on YouTube talks about heavy topics such as Lance Armstrong, teens and steroids, and MLK Day in an intellectual manner regarding PEDs or performance-enhancing drugs in our society. I wish you and your wonderful family a happy and healthy 2013. Guys, I'm the first one to say drugs should be legal. I'm the first one to say that steroids, when done wise and intelligent and research-backed, and when you come off cycle, you know how to do it. You have your HCG, your Novadex or Clomid, and you know how to do it. I'm the first one to say personal responsibility. Here's the problem. Pardon me. When you're a teenager, I've been a teenager, and thank God, until I met Jim Wright at Weider at the age of 21, I didn't know what the hell a steroid was. I didn't know, or else I probably would have taken them. I'll be dead honest. And I probably wouldn't have done it correctly. And all I'm saying, I even had a teenager Facebook message me. I'm going to keep him anonymous. Mad at me. Because he thought I was insinuating that all teens are too stupid to take steroids. I'm going to state for the record, I don't think you've built a base or paid your dues. I was talking to my buddy Jason Blaha about this, Ice Cream Fitness. And he actually has, I don't do these videos because with the line of business I'm in, owning a company and being in a country that does not have steroids in the UK, you can't possess them. Out here, you can't. I don't even want to touch the topic, okay, as far as explaining what they do. Jason and I we're older, we're in our 30s. We're from a time when if you couldn't bench 400 pounds, deadlift 500 pounds, and squat 400 pounds, or whatever arbitrary number your gym had, you weren't allowed to juice. The guys at your gym would kick your ass. That's our thought process. You got to pay your dues. And I just don't think you youngsters, you whippersnappers who want to jump on a cycle have paid your dues and learned how to train and diet and make gains naturally. Because at the end of the day, without training and diet, steroids are highly ineffective. I've known dozens and dozens and probably hundreds of people who have taken steroids and gotten zilch results. And then they come off and they don't even know how to do that shit right, and they lose and they're behind where they started the cycle at. You see what I'm saying, guys? And with this guy, now I'm not saying you have long-term effects. In fact, for this gentleman, if you're watching this, as I'm sure you are, I recommend going to see an endocrinologist. He'll probably be able to bring your shit right back. The balls are very resilient in most cases. However, might not. And that's why I recommend, if you are a teenager or a young person and you have no medical reason, I mean, if you can do it, stay natural. I mean, if you really want to do steroids, it's your personal choice. If you're of legal age without parent consent needed, above 18, I'm all for the personal responsibility. I don't want the government to tell me what to do. I just don't. It's my body. I'll do what the fuck I want. But with that personal responsibility comes listening to old fuckers like me and Jason Blaha, who are going to tell you the consequences of starting too early and the consequences of not knowing what to do with them or how to come off of a cycle to help kick your boys back. And that's why I harp on this. And I get called a lot of names. People get mad. Like that dude on Facebook was mad because he thought I was saying old teenagers are too stupid to use steroids. I almost think so. Yes, I think you need to pay your dues first. But, you know, that's my personal thought. I have a lot of opinions people disagree with. From politics to abortion, a lot of different things. There's a lot of people who disagree with me. With every viewpoint, there's an alternate viewpoint, which might or might not be right. But that's just my opinion based on my life experience and what I've seen. So, with that said, guys, just be careful. You know, not to be cliche, but what they say online, be safe. And be sure to research what you're doing. See, if you do decide to take that headfirst dive into the pond of epic growth, that you actually take advantage of it and grow and don't affect your health while you're at it. You know, water will kill you in abundance. Water will kill you if used incorrectly or irresponsibly. Steroids, while I have yet to see a death related to steroids, diuretics are another story. I will say that when abused and used incoherently, it can cause damage, be it emotionally, be it physically, or endocrinologically. So that's what I got to say about that, guys. I'm sure I'll get plenty of hater comments on this one, just because I addressed it again. But you know what? I'm looking out for you guys. I really am. I wish someone was there to look out for me when I was a kid on certain topics. Not this one, because, you know, I was lucky to know Jim Stepani and Jim Wright and all those guys who knew about that stuff, who could educate. But then again, until I was 21, I didn't even know what the hell a steroid did. I thought it was something you could accidentally get in your milk supply. You know, really, I did. When I was accused of being steroids in high school, I got some people on Facebook who backed me on this one. My boy Ronnie Felder, played football with me, and I remember he made fun of me for being on steroids at practice. And, because, you know, that's high school. We're talking shit, right? And, you know, he was fat. So was I. He was fatter. But anyway, I remember, like, they're like, are you on steroids? And I'm like, I really had to think twice, because I'm like, maybe I ate some beef with steroids in it or something. I mean, I was completely ignorant to the topic. And, you know, so if you're I get a lot of emails from 15, 16, 17-year-olds. And I'm not saying be a hop on the horse and get on your high horse and say that, oh, natural's the only way, because it's not. You know, what I'm saying is, until you've developed and paid your dues, don't even think about it. And along with paying your dues means reading and educating yourself on how to use them effectively and as safely as possible. That's just me looking out. I didn't have to do this video. You know, I'm not just trying to get YouTube money. I give a fuck about YouTube money. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think there's a message, and I had to read that email to you guys. Guys, I appreciate it. You guys have yourself a terrific end of January. Alright? And at the end of the day, fucking with your hormones. It's not a game!